everyone, once again welcome back to our official YouTube channel Path Ultima. Today the channel just going to brief headline about the latest social relevant subject. That subjects below just going to the northern part of our democratic country India. Two ladies from Manipur at the same place of Tangu to Pili place. They just brutally they're very hard, brutally just raped by several people. Right. It's today on this shameful thing just happened to our one of the democratic and development country in Asian continent, India. Right. Just look up to the before 2 months that the issue just be started in one of the state of North Indian Manipur, right? It's not be started this just to recent time. Before 2 months, there is more than 178 people just pass away due to the violence in the right. Until now, there is no just a reaction from the central government point of view. Right, and let's talk about the before few days ago. That's a video he just be the someone who just posted in the Twitter that should be just to explore all of the media. Right, actually, but the things just happened before 2 months ago. Then date May 4th. Right, so just a video who just be released in the social media platform in July 30. Right. So the actual incident just happened in May 4th. What was the just the diva who when they just the two young ladies, one just spin off the teenager, other one should be grown up, and we get the news just to recent time. One of them just have been dead, other one still not completely survive from this issue. They just both of them just brutally and extremely rapid by several peoples who just be there from around. When you just look at the video, you can easily recognize that how many person who just be part of. They just bring it them. They just in the morning time. It's not happen the night or the sun rising in the morning time. Several persons in six or some more than seven players, they took them, just taking them without at the moment of that they not wearing any kind of ranks. They're totally naked. There is no kind of underarms or any. They just wear both of them just completely naked, and they just bring it them to the wild farm area. So they want to make them just brutally want to wrap to dwell in the place of the middle of the farm area. And before they just when you push them, they're just using the person who's the victims, they're using their right hands, and they're just putting the private parts of women. That's very shameless that happened, because it's not a one guy who just be that, the entire persons who just be that. So what I am just ashamed about, the prime minister of our country is still not about any replied about this one. But yesterday when he saw this video on the social freedom, and what was he say about he feeling unhappy and get angry about this one. He said that I am very feel unhappy at the time, also angry about this issue. And he said that I'm not only full, I'm just noticing one state, the entire states from India, more than 22 states said you should be very careful about all these things. So you have to protect your sisters and everyone from this kind of thing. Why the state of the central government, the prime minister, is not respond anything about this work, right? It's more than 170 days past. See, it's not a part of that, because Manipur it's under the circumstance, under rules of Bharatiya Janata Party. They just be running the party, the ruling the party at there. Right, it's more than 170 days still passed away. There is no reaction and response from the prime minister or the central government. And even he was talking yesterday, talking about he just only the mention about this video and this event. Then also he never talking about what was before 2 months, almost 2 months, what was the current circumstance situations of the Manipur state. what it's happening. He not try to just sell in a government or any person try to stop the violence, protect your people, I'm going to take any action. Who is behind all that, and what was the condition of person for what was the condition of the person who's living in Manipur city. He doesn't have anything, he just keep quiet about all that. One only just when he saw this video, because why, and he said the central government, the IT department decided to take a case, try to just make a complaint against the Twitter, because they just put that the video just viral in Twitter. So what they say that just get someone who put in the Twitter that should be watching everyone. But the point of view, the Narendra Modi, because he just visited several country, neighbor country in African country, American, recently visited United Arab Emirates and everything. So he want to be this kind of things, this kind of it's not spread out of the country, because that's a very shame for him and shame for its country. What was their eye point of view thinking about our country? They just this you are came for this country do not have election. There is ladies could not have the right. You could not give the proper protection for them. How can they just live their life a proper way? So all the questions just happen from there, right? So that's why he just only just reacting about the videos. The when he video just because the thing the actual I think just happened in May 4th. It's before 2 months. And now when it just the study and research selling about, there is no FIR written about this case. What are the people who just be there doing this kind of illegal, the shaming things to the women, still not taking any FIR, right? So it's a very brutal things. And when you look at overall, the prime minister not rehappen, prime minister the same thing he just when he was in the chief minister of Gujarat in 2002, at that time who is the central government, who is our prime minister, the same BJP party who has been supreme leader Vajpayee. So when I still remember during the one function he was attending, the what is now the prime minister say that the rest of all the states should be careful and protect again. The same thing when Vajpayee said that, but Vajpayee said that all of them you should be have to care about your city. Don't try to just push up. Don't try to just support or trying to just put a non-violence and attacking other groups and without any reason, right? But I'm taking one example for you. That's just look out to the past from 2000 2002. That's one major things happened that Balkis Banu, you just heard about that case, right? The Banu that's the woman who has a 5-month pregnancy, right? So she have one child who the age of 3. So the people from the Gujarat, they just follow them. They just try to attack in the following thing, and finally they just to reach of the middle of farmhouse area. You just imagine she is 5 months pregnancy and just they brutally rapid against her. Even she was in a pregnancy lady, and the elder doctor who just be aged, and they just they just throw it that she's using that sharpness stock. They just hitting the top of the head of the body. She getting damage her head. That kind of brutality. It said that there is no mercy, there is no patience, there is no sympathy for the people from that who believing that RSS and MRJ. If they just to find out any opposition pattern that going to, they are just be brutally going to be happen, right? So that's why you just keep just there yourself. If the person who just believe in this kind of thing, they should be have very, because of a country, it's a one of the country who just be have plenty of things, but still the people, just when you look up to pass from southern part which is just to reach that northern area, still the people how do not get the proper protection. They just get not get any proper, even they just have no right to walk on evening time. They were still scared and worried about, especially I am especially say about the ladies who that's be not part of any kind of political things, any kind of social thing, just a normal living, but still they just worried up to walk on even the night time because of these kind of rules we have. If you just even you want to say about this, and now the Supreme Court, that's why Supreme Court involved this one. You just asking the central kind about this thing. Supreme Court try to just involve these kids. So we have to find out why going to happen for this one. So I hope that tell the each ladies, be smart and stay safe. Okay, raise your voice to the government and talk to just, you should be have to wake up, right? If you get any kind of non-violence thing happen to you, the people all around the world, we support them. So raise your hand to the top, raise your voice to the central government and everyone, right? So be smart, and I hope you just listen my channel. I'm talking about the subject or recently that's shameful for country. I don't want to be each one of you that just want to be not want to be just happen these kind of things against in our country. It's a very hard bad thing for us that make our country reputation very bad, because all over the world they just looking our country India, right? We just not looking India as a small country, doesn't have the proper like we are 133 and good GDP, we are developing country, and sports we are getting all of the political entertainment everything we just be out to grown up. So the whole world, even United States, America, Russia, the other UAE countries, East Indian countries, and everyone is watching us. So from everyone it's watching us, you should be how the country persons, the country leaders, who they be how to bothered about all these things, because the version who what we don't want to make any black mark. If it's not a very hard or difficult thing, it's not an impossible thing that within one day or 1 week, within short period of time, you have to make your country very. But I'm say that try to avoid most of the thing and just make a good decision and just give it the right persons who led our country. And also why if the situation demanding for the rules and whatever the punishment we have to give the person who doing this kind of non-violence and illegal thing, they have to just get, they deserve the big punishment. So try to do like all that and then give you some kind of lessons for them, they will reach you, right? So I hope you listen my words, and thank you so much.